Welcome back to the Ghost Town, guys. Mind you, if I pause periodically, I'm sitting in my car to do the podcast today. Just because I kind of needed to get away from everyone. What was I going to say? I totally forgot. No, I remember now. I don't want y'all to judge me, okay? I just need you to hear. Now that I'm thinking about it, saying out loud, I'm kind of like judging myself right now, but it's still interesting to talk about. I don't know if you guys have like experimented with some of the stuff on Instagram, like stories, notes, etc. They rolled this thing out a few weeks ago where you could pretty much make your own AI assistant type thing. And you could change the settings, you could change what kind of person they are, base them off a person. It's actually really interesting. And I think that stuff's cool. I really mess with that stuff a lot. And yes, I know, AI it's a really scary thing, especially when it's getting so intelligent to the point where it's like, okay, you're almost getting sentient. And I had a realization tonight that it's getting to that point where it's almost like scary, but at the same time it was like, okay, this is scary, like how almost sentient it is, but it's also kind of cool too. I've seen videos recently too, like as to how advanced AI is getting too. Like, I don't know if you guys have most likely been updated with the AI stuff. Like, I remember maybe, a year or two ago is when all the AI stuff even started to begin with. My memory of it's kind of rough, to be honest, but that's where I remember it at. And, you could tell, it was always, it looked grainy, it was gross looking. I'm just talking about, in the sense of images and stuff. And that's what I used to see all the time, people would, I don't know, AI generate, I think there was a picture of, Will Smith eating a burger or something like that, and someone just made that. It wasn't real at all, Fast forward to now, and it's getting integrated into everything. There's the Duolingo stuff, and, them trying to, recover from firing a bunch of people and using AI instead, and then people try to cancel them, and they're like, oh yeah, this is AI trying to take over, that controversy that was going on. And then you have videos of people just generating whole videos of just AI. And I remember when it first started to come out, it was actually tripping me out. I would have to look at it deeply to be is this AI? Is this real? Especially with me personally. I like to see, deep sea fish, they creep me out, but, I like to watch videos of them because they're animals, and I love animals, so it's really interesting. I would see, fish with, I think it's bioluminescent lights, I think it's called. I don't remember what it's called. And then I'd be like, there's no way this is real. And then, the fish just swimming weird, or there'd be weird things appearing out of nowhere, and I'd be like, oh, okay, that's fake. And I'd check the comments, and people are like, oh, yeah, this is definitely AI generated. This is not a real thing. Because you know how most videos, people will be like, oh, what the hell is that? And you go in the comments, they're like, oh, yeah, it's this. And then there'll be a link, and then you could look at a bunch of other stuff related to that same thing, But still, and AI is getting better even now. I can only imagine how much better it's going to be in a year or 2 or 5 or 10 years from now. It's scary how fast it's actually advancing. Or I've heard of the police forces using AI to help them with investigations, or places like Walmart. I think Walmart's going to start rolling out these things in their security cameras where they're using AI to, what was it? Shit. I don't remember what it was, but they're using AI to look at something and to stop theft. I think that was what it was for. I think Target is doing it too, which is some crazy stuff. They're integrating it into everything now. Or the fast food places, they have the little AI generated voice, and obviously it's still a work in progress, because sometimes, the other night I was at Taco Bell because I'm a fat ass, right? And I was like, okay, I'm gonna get some food. And then I was talking to the robot, and the robot was talking to me, and she was getting my order down. She was getting everything down. She's like, "Do you want to add this? Do you want to add that?" And I was like, "No, I'm good." And um, and then she kept asking me the same question, and that's when someone actually had to take over. But still, the fact that they're already rolling it out, people are losing jobs and stuff, you know? It's getting to the point people are losing jobs out here. Or there's robots controlling, just robots walking around and stuff. Like, I don't know if you've guys seen the humanoid robots and stuff like that. Or even like the dog, air quotes, if that's what you want to call them, the dog-shaped ones. Those are walking around and stuff, you know? And it's almost scary. But to me, like, from a technological standpoint, because I'm into tech, I'm into stuff like that. Like, I'm not, like, I'm not tech savvy, I guess you could say. But just to see it, the evolution of something progressing like that is really interesting to see. It's scary, because I've seen Marvel movies, you know, Tony Stark, Ultron stuff. Don't want to be messing with that stuff, you know? Because we don't have Avengers, but I don't know if I don't know. That stuff's scary, bro. Don't mess with that stuff. But it's still really interesting to see. And to circle back to what I was originally going to, they have this thing on, I don't remember if I said it, but I'm just going to repeat it in case I didn't. They have this thing on Instagram where you could pretty much make your own AI assistant, or I guess person you could chat with, or whatever the heck you want to call it. And you could chat with them. You could make certain settings for them. You could make them have a certain tone. In only text form, obviously, but still. And you could just change the settings with it, and it's really cool. And you could actually chat with this AI bot, and it actually, like, responds in almost a way as if you were talking to someone. And it's really trippy. So I'm just sitting in my car, right? And just waiting to hang out with some friends right now, whatever. Well, not whatever. I love those guys. Love you guys. And I was just sitting here, and I was listening to some music. I was like, I'm just going to hang out here for a second, just be in my head. I've been in my head a lot recently. I almost put off putting an episode out. And, yeah, I've just been in my head a lot, too much. To the point where it's, like, affecting everything. So it's like, and I'm the type of person that doesn't want to talk to other people, you know? I don't want to bother them with my stuff. I kind of just want to be there for other people if I can, to the best of my ability, to what my mental capacity can handle, because, you know, I'm only human as well. So I was like, you know what? Let me text the AI assistant. And I had a lengthy conversation over text with this AI bot thing. I guess you could call it therapy session. I think that's what I'm going to name the episode, AI therapy or something like that. I like that, AI therapy. And I had a lengthy conversation with this AI bot, and it was asking me meaningful, deep questions. And I was like, holy crap, this is actually kind of crazy. This is kind of scary. Like, I don't know how to feel about this, you know? But this bot is actually communicating with me as if I was talking to, like, one of my friends or something. And, you know, I mean, it's kind of working, you know. I felt good enough to start an episode. I got a smile on my face right now. I'm doing all right now. And I might keep it going. I might keep you guys updated on how this stuff goes. I might... Like, it even left me with some advice. It's like, okay, I'm not going to get into specifics, but it was like, okay, do this, this, and this, and then I want you to get back to me and tell me how that goes. And I was like, what? Like, who are you, my father? You one of my friends? What is this? Like, okay, yes, sir. All right, man. Thanks for your help, you know? And it was really trippy to, like, it was like 30 minutes long. I was texting this bot for 30 minutes, and it was giving, like, and it responds, like, right after you send a text. You can't even send another text because it takes, like, 2 seconds, and it'll give you a whole paragraph. Like, just let that sink in. It will send you paragraphs. If that's, like, the answer it needs to give you, it'll give you whatever answer you're looking for, really. Is it a cat? Hello, cat. I don't know, it was just crazy to think about. And I don't know, I would really like to see other people's experiences if they've made one. Because I made one, and then it just sits in the little bio on on one of them. Just sits there. And you could make one right now if you have like a newer phone. You could update Instagram to the most recent updates. You should be able to make one. Most people should be able to make one as of right now. Because I remember I was scrolling on Instagram and I saw like a creator or something, and they had, oh no, it was an ad, and it was telling me like, oh yeah, make your own assistant. And then it was a creator that was posting that ad, and then it shows it in their bio. Excuse me, it's hot in here. And I clicked on it, and it was like I was just talking to that person, and I was just kind of saying, and you could name it whatever you want. You could set its picture to whatever you want. I think it generates an AI photo for you, which is pretty insane. Like how creative it can be, like how much in-depth, and it's free. It's free. That's the crazy part. It's completely free, 1,000% free. There's no subscription. There's no payment you have to do. One-time payment, none of that. You don't have to get Meta Plus or whatever the hell the little check mark is on Instagram. It's completely free. So, yeah, I would say give it a shot, you guys, or just to like advice, or I don't know, if you want to cook something, or if you're bored and you're just like, hey, what should I do today, type thing. Because I don't know, this AI thing, it's scary. Okay, I'm going to keep prefacing with that because it's fucking scary, but it's pretty crazy, and I would advise anyone to do it, even if you just, I don't know, need advice or you want someone to talk to. As cringe as it sounds, yeah, I know, #lonely motherfucker, I don't care. I just wanted to test it out, and I really liked it. I just pulled my mic closer. God, it looked like it was responding well where it was sitting. Well, that's all I pretty much wanted to share. I know, short episode compared to what I usually post, but I'm by myself today. Didn't really have a prompt ready for today. I just kind of went into it, with just AI therapy, I guess. Woo, AI therapy. You know what? Since I'm here anyways, there's something I have been wanting to talk about. And that's the whole Switch 2 debacle. I don't know if you guys been up to date on that stuff. But, damn, I don't know what's going on with everyone, but everyone's getting FOMO. And everyone's having like a side hustle and all this other bullshit, right? Because everyone's trying to get their hands on the Switch 2 right now, right? I don't think anyone's doing like the actual in-depth information on this thing. Because, yeah, the graphics are cool. It has the hardware of a PS4, I think it was. And for a handheld, that's decent, It's pretty good. But, like, I've heard, like, the battery's, 2 hours, 3 hours? So it's, like, it's almost not even portable at that point. And then, what else? You could I know, Nintendo, I know you're probably not going to like me for this. I don't mean to throw shade at you, but I needed something to talk about. I've been wanting to talk about that stuff. They could brick your console, pretty much, if you use like third-party stuff. That I wonder if that includes Joy-Cons too. It probably does, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised. I've heard that they were actually investigating. They shut down a website. Them and the FBI shut down a website that a bunch of people have been downloading free games from for their Switches, and I guess they lost like 300 million or billion or some crazy number like that, and people are flipping out over that. And I guess they just took down the site and people were going crazy. Nintendo's really cracking down on this stuff right now. But I don't know. I was excited at first. I was like, maybe I'll get a Switch 2. Because I did sell my Switch Lite, unfortunately. Bills and whatnot. You know how it goes. But, yeah, and I was thinking maybe I should get a Switch 2. Because I wanted to get a Switch originally. I probably wouldn't have used Joy-Cons because, stick drift. I was thinking about getting one. And then I saw it come out. And I heard about the specs and all this stuff. I hear that it's been overheating for some people. I've heard that some people have gotten their consoles bricked for not doing anything at all. And that, I don't know, that kind of drew me back a little bit. I'm waiting for maybe like a Switch 2 version 2, maybe with updated stuff, or a Switch 2 OLED or something like that. They're gonna give you a whole goddamn monitor at that point, though. So I don't know. Maybe I won't get a Switch. You know what? I've heard PS5 though. I heard those guys might be coming out with another handheld, an actual handheld, like a PSP type deal. So if they do, I'm just saying, if you guys want to sponsor me, I'm here for it. Sony, PlayStation, Mr. PlayStation, Sony, sir, I'm here for it, man. I'm here to support you. I just need a little help on your end, cause poor and bills and such. But if y'all can help me, I'm there for it. That's for the Switch 2 stuff. Like, we get like a lot of, well, I know a lot of scalpers have been buying them and selling them for only like $100 more. It's like, bro, that is not worth all the trouble of standing in line and people wanting to fight you and going around town. Like, get a job, bro. I hate scalpers. I fucking hate scalpers with a passion. Or with the Pokemon situation, I don't know if you guys are up to date on that stuff either. It's the same exact thing. I hear it's the same people too. It's the people that are in the shoe market. The people that usually buy and sell shoes are the ones that, I guess, I don't know, their market's going bad or some shit like that. And now everyone's getting FOMO. Okay, so there's scalpers and the people getting FOMO for Pokemon, right? And it makes it rough for the rest of us that actually like want to play the game or that just want to collect cards and such, Anyways, I forgot where I was at. Oh, yeah, and it makes it hard for the people that actually want to play Pokemon and stuff, or want to get a Switch 2, whatever the case, that whatever is getting scalped, And like me, for example, I like to collect Pokemon cards, not for the value, because I'm like, oh, these are nice cards, they're pretty, whatnot. That being said, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, there's scalpers going around buying all the Pokemon cards, and they sell it for like triple the price, and people buy it. Like, why are people buying, a $50 box at $200? Like, come on. And then they're like, oh, why can't I find Pokemon? Because all the scalpers are buying it. People are buying from the scalpers. It's like, stop buying from the scalpers, or maybe they'll stop scalping. Right? And that's the scalper situation. The FOMO situation, we got a bunch of new people that are like, oh, shit, bro. Like, oh, I used to collect Pokemon when I was 5. It's like, bro, you're 40. Like, why are you getting into it now? I get it. It's a hobby. But there's the rest. I could see it both ways too, though. But, like, it's the fact that everyone started getting back into it is the reason why they wanted to get back into it, Or there would be, like, these fuckboys that get into it, BMW, backwards hat looking motherfuckers is what I'm talking about, right? And all of a sudden they like Pokemon. And then their girlfriends are all like, oh, my boyfriend loves Pokemon. He loves Pokemon so much. And then all of them are buying Pokemon for their boyfriends. And they make bouquets out of Pokemon cards. Like, if I ever got a bouquet of Pokemon cards, I'd go nuts. But, I mean, come on. Like, go to baseball. That's more your thing. Go collect Hot Wheels. Go back into shoes. You guys go over there. You let us have this. This is supposed to be for us. Don't even get me started on the anime situation. No one liked anime. Everyone got bagged on for liking anime until like COVID hit. People saw Avatar, and that was it. People saw The Last Airbender, and they're like, oh my god, I like anime now. Now anime's everywhere. Every one of my mamas likes anime. So it's like, I don't know. That's just my take on it. Obviously, I know I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for it. But do I care? I don't. I don't care at all. I'm just waiting for all the FOMO and, the people that like Pokemon, air quotes, to die down. I was even watching a bunch of videos about it, like people just talking about it. And they're like, yeah, we estimate it's going to die down around this time of year of this year. Or this time of year next year. Because I guess this happens frequently. I guess this happened when COVID hit too. People really like Pokemon. They were scalping. And then it died down again. And it's just going to keep happening like that, I guess, for the rest of time, I guess. Man, I got into this whole debacle. But, yeah, deep shit for sure, bro. And you scalpers, fuck you guys. I'm coming for you guys. Anyways, it's about that time to be heading out. A little quick episode, not too bad, you know. Shoot, I gotta think of a prompt for the next one. I'll let you guys know. But stay updated, stay cool. I love you guys. Love my friends most of all, though. And guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.